And now, coming to you live from Studio B106,
The Razcast.
we're at K-Raz here. This is episode 7, Helping Students Succeed. I'm Mr. Moore.
Mrs. Hoskins.
Today, we have a couple special guests. We have Mr. Bodley. We also have Mr. Sanders.
Hey.
Some of our favorites.
I like
This
them.
episode is sponsored by Aspirin, helping parents be parents
Oh.
since 1899,
And teachers.
of course. All right, this episode is about helping students succeed. So we were talking about all the things that we do here at Roy Junior High to help students succeed. There's quite a list.
Oh yeah, we try to be as creative as we can, different ways for kids to reach out and get the help they need.
Because ultimately, we want you to be successful as a student. And we start thinking, you know what? People don't always know about what things we've got available.
Nope.
There's lots of programs that we have. So we thought we'd do this Razcast and tell you a little bit about some of the things that we can do. And as parents and even students that may not know about the things that we have here to help students succeed. Okay. So one of these things is Math Lab. You want to tell us about Math Lab?
Yeah, so I always struggled in math, and even though I'd rather be hanging out with my friends before school and after school, there were a lot of days that I just was like, all right, I got to get this math done, and I'd go find my math teacher. But you guys are in luck because sometimes your teachers aren't always there, but for sure, every Tuesday and Thursday morning in room A111, there will be most likely Mr. Thane, but if he's not available, a different math teacher will be there to do some tutoring, help you get your math work done.
And Mr. Thane doesn't have to be your math teacher.
Yep.
Okay. He's just a math teacher. You can go in Tuesday, Thursday mornings before school and get some help on some of those problems that you might be struggling with.
And he'll probably look like that down there. Yay! Students
woo,
to math.
kids are here. Yay. Yeah. He's fun like that.
Yes.
All right. We also have lunchtime help. This is our first guest here. Hey, Mr. Sanders, welcome. Thanks for coming in.
Welcome.
Hello, thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
We're glad you're glad to be here. So we wanted you to tell us a little bit about the lunchtime help program. Just some general stuff. I know we're still working this year on getting some of the details ironed out, but tell us a little bit about lunchtime help and how that looks.
I will. Well, Razors, have I got a deal for you?
Wow.
If you find you're getting behind a little bit, you're struggling with something a little bit, you could have a lunch date with Mrs. Forsberg or myself.
Nice.
This is an opportunity for you to get just a little extra time during lunch. You can come to our rooms. If you have a math problem, do not come to my room. If you have a math problem, you're going to go see Miss Forsberg. Or if you just need some extra time to work on something, you can grab your lunch and head up to Miss Forsberg's room. If you need help or time to work on anything else, English, history, science, health, whatever, then you can come to my room and bring your lunch with you. You'll be able to get your lunch a little bit early, like get up in the line so you don't have to wait. And then you can just come and hang out with us at lunch. If you just need a few minutes, get your work done, you can go back. You don't have to stay there the whole time. It's just an extra opportunity to give you guys some extra time with a teacher around that can help you catch yourself back up.
So this isn't a punishment, right?
No. It's a reward, really. A date with Miss Forsberg and myself.
Wow.
That is a reward.
That's a definite reward. So yeah, we wanted to kind of emphasize, it's really not, you're not being punished. It's another opportunity for you to get some help.
Oh, I wish I could hang out with him.
I know, you can. Now, if you notice, Mr. Sanders, he's in D203. That's upstairs. It's color-coded. It's orange.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh,
Like that?
Fancy.
Fancy. So what color everybody is Forsberg in?
Blue.
Perfect.
Ooh, I
You guys
get
are
it.
great.
I get it.
Awesome.
And she's right below my room, too. So if we have questions for her, we can tap
Hey.
Morse code on the floor.
Look how
or
that
run down the
worked
stairs
out.
there. Huh? All right. Hey, well, thanks for coming in, Mr. Sanders.
Oh, thanks for having me. This is a fabulous studio.
You love it? It's
Yeah.
great. It's nothing but the best. Next up, we're talking about ways that you could get some help during Rise. So during Rise, what can we do?
On Tuesdays and Thursdays, you might have heard them announce that it's a travel day. What that means is your teacher, let's say your math teacher, does not have you in Rise class, but they want to work with you on some assignments. They can request, they have a special form that they fill out to request that you come to their room during Rise and get help on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
And the form is really not that bad. The form, they all have links to. You can go ask your teachers, hey, I need to come in for a few minutes, or maybe they might request you. It could go either way on this. This is the form. It's pretty simple. They put in the date, type in your name, use the pull-down menu, pull down requesting teacher and the RISE teacher and what it's for. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, when it's travel time, we just mark that down that, we go look and we say, okay, we're going to send this kid out to go get some help. So we send someone to go see Mr. Sanders if he's requested that student. So, all right, that's another option we had. What about students that want to request teachers? How could they go about requesting a meeting with a teacher, Mrs. Hoskins?
I love that everyone has a Chromebook this year. You all should know how to email by now. You just simply need to email your teacher. Just ask them, are you available?
Is that easy?
Yeah. I mean, if you need help, come see the counselors. I'll show you how to start an email. I'm really good at emails. Just ask all the teachers.
Oh, we
They get nonstop emails.
Oh, my
from me.
heavens.
Anyway, that's
you have
besides
no
the point.
idea.
So, you just send an email to your teacher and ask, can I talk to you after school? Or when's a good time for me to get some extra help?
And the teacher's going to check their schedule, and then you can make an appointment with them either before or after.
Yep.
So, works out pretty well that way. Okay. All right, let's talk about Flex, shall we?
Ooh.
No.
That's not your arm?
No, not that Flex.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no. We're going to talk about Flex students. This brings us to our next guest. This is Mr. Bodley. Thanks for coming in.
Welcome.
Hi, glad to be here.
We're glad to have you here. So tell us a little bit about what you do at your role as an advocate with Flex students.
So my job is to monitor the students that are doing Flex. I check their grades, make sure they got everything turned in, see how many classes they need help with, and then I try and assist them with all their assignments. And I help them troubleshoot Canvas and all of that.
Okay, perfect. Because it's been a bit of a struggle, hasn't it? But you're available. Can students come in and talk to you?
Yeah, of course. Any student can come in and I can help them with their Canvas, or if they have any issues, I can try and figure it out for them.
Okay, perfect. Now, Mr. Bodley is also used for some other things when a student decides that they're done. Okay,
Don't want to do Flex.
they're not doing Flex anymore. Whatever it is, grandma got better, so they don't have to stay away and quarantine. How does that work when a student wants to come back to Roy Junior High?
So when a student wants to come back, their parents need to schedule a meeting with their counselor, and they'll have them sign this paperwork that'll let me know that they're no longer Flex, and then they'll transition back into their classes. But if their teachers think they need a little extra help, they'll send them to me during that period, and I will help them catch up on their missing assignments and late work and whatever else they need.
That's so nice. They don't feel so behind, like jumping in, huh?
Yeah, jumping in, you may not feel like you're ready to go into the rest of the class. So ultimately, it's about helping students, whether they're online or in school, to have that success. So
Yep, we're here for all students. So
We're
thank
glad
you,
to
Mr.
have you here
Bodley.
this year.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad to be here.
all right, thanks for coming in. Lastly, we do have some professional help. It's been one of those years, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've hired some professional help. You want to tell us about her? Unfortunately, she wasn't here today when we took the picture. So this is her office. Isn't it lovely?
It is a very nice office.
Very good.
Her name is Mrs. Sorensen, and so we have 3 school counselors, but we are not licensed mental health counselors. So luckily, the school district has now hired our very own mental health counselor.
Look at that. There's her license right there on the
She
wall.
is trained and can
Bona fide.
do a lot more of the mental health work that we are not able to do as school counselors.
How does a kid talk to her or make an appointment?
Usually you go through your school counselor first,
Okay.
just so that she's, obviously you can tell, not here every day.
Yes.
She is with us, and she does work with some of the elementary schools
Okay.
that feed into our junior high. So, it's easiest if you talk to your school counselor first, and then we'll work with you on a referral to her.
Because as awesome as our school counselors are, and they are pretty amazing.
Thank you.
I know you love the
Yes,
compliments.
keep going.
So, as amazing as they are, should I keep going? Really?
No, all right.
Okay,
Go
fine.
ahead. Move on.
So, as amazing as they are, we do have professionals here to help. So, we just kind of thought that, we would kind of let you guys see what sorts of helps we have here for students and for parents and for faculty too. So, hey, so special thanks to all the staff members, all the parents, all the students that make this work. And who else are we going to thank here?
Our special guests, Mr. Bodley and Mr. Sanders. And as tradition, please give us our send-off.
Sweet!
Nice one.
See you next time,
Yeah.
guys.